So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
It's 0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's down.
Next pitch is downstairs. Chases that one out of the zone, and one gone. Down the third baseman, Connor Wong. Fastball for a strike. Wong, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at first, one away.
Hee-haw!
Count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2 is
this
the
guy
count.
at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Goes first.
He's in
Tries
there.
To get back and save. The 2-2 on the way. Fitzgerald sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Matt Olson. Misses
That's
off
inside.
the plate.
Ball.
Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here at the top of the first. Comes the 2-2. Down on strikes. 3rd out. And digging in for San Francisco. Tyler Fitzgerald. The wind of the pitch. That's outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. He's in there.
He's safe.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and
0-1.
you'll feel real good about that one.
Next
ball low
is down low. And a good
That's
eye
a ball.
There. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2-2 down. Now
that's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious
Full
of
count.
the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That's out number 1. The run comes in to score. And up next for San Francisco, Seiya Suzuki.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Now
ball.
1-1.
1-1.
In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. Around first, digging for two. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fires across the diamond, and they get the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch
that
misses. Runner at second.
1-0.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. Just
That's a ball.
missed.
1-0.
Headed towards the corner. Adele going after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of the second, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jose Trevino. A little up front there as he swings through it.
Well, after scoring runs, this
No
is where you're
balls,
looking
1
for
strike.
that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss as he was late that
No
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. That's
Ball.
off the mark, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man at first, Cedric Mullins up next for the Red Sox. And that's
the
in
ball.
dirt. And a swing and a miss. The Red
1-1.
Sox trailing by 3 here at the top of the second. And that's
No,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 2. That's ball for a strike. The pitch. Double play ball to second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first,
He's in there.
but no chance to get him. We'll see how they score it. Here's Joe Adele. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
There's an
0-1.
opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
There's a strike. The Giants
0-2.
leading by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball.
Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Good eye
Ball.
right there.
It's a good take.
2-2 now. Fitzgerald flying after this one. And that one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's a 1-run game. And he'll make it into 3rd with a triple. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Sosa in plenty of time to first, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Here's Garrett Hampson.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Just missed. Two balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
That one's in there. 2-2 now. Still only one out here in the inning. And
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2
Full
strikes.
count.
Fitzgerald sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. First
That
pitch
missed.
doesn't
That's a
find
ball.
the zone. 2 out, space is empty. Just
No,
missed.
that's out.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Yeehaw.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And
That's
there's
a ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. And that's a strikeout. Bottom of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Yandy Diaz. The line to kick the pitch. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And he takes it himself for the out. Thairo Estrada to the plate. And a foul ball. The wind to the pitch. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Estrada rounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He will score. The Giants take the lead. It's 4-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch
That's
in that
inside
location,
ball.
but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Yeehaw.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That splitty's a
1-1.
pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Adele moves under it. And that ends the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Connor Wong. Crawford back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That missed. That's the ball.
And that pitch
One
count
ball,
is
2 strikes.
impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Tovar sends it
That's
across
it.
the first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here is Aaron Judge.
Ball.
The Red Sox down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Hey.
Started a little too early.
1 ball, 1 strike.
one back there. Into the bleachers and gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 4-4. One out, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that one for strike one. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Outside.
And that's ball two. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And the right-hander deals. Throws to first. And Olson is set down. Here's Jose Trevino. Singled and scored his first time. That missed by a lot. 1-0. On the ground to third. Whips it across. That ends the frame. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the slider just misses.
No, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some life in this start. Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. Pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Tied at 4. Foul ball there. Three-2. Bounce to the right side. Tosses the first. One gone. Bottom of the third inning. Randall Grichuk now. Grounded out his first time. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olson. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. And up next for the Giants, Ezequiel Tovar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye on that spot. And the righty deals. Now the count filled up 3-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Wong slings it across. Giants go in order. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 4th, and here is Cedric Mullins. Crawford back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Mullins goes 5 feet 9 inches. 29 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. And that one clips the corner.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
High fly ball, right field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adele. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Here's the tag.
Head on the tag.
He's out. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. On the ground to first. The tag,
Head on the
and
tag.
that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. The right-hander back to work. That one catches the corner. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
In the air, right side. Adele calls it in, and there's one away. Yandy Diaz now 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And
no, that's in.
Strike right there. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Another 1-2. Ground ball right side. And they got it. Here's the catcher to hit, Rene Pinto. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Down the right field line and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Estrada
0-1.
at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Right
through
two.
there for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here in San Francisco, new inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. And the right-hander back to work. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
And that's
Ball.
too high. Tied at 4. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Now a chance for Jarren Duran.
That's a ball.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one sliced foul. Man at second. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No
As a
ball,
pitcher,
one strike.
you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next
Ball.
pitch inside, and the count 1-2.
1-2. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So first and second with 2 outs. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. And a good eye
ball.
there.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this
2
next
balls,
pitch.
1
Couple
strike.
runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one
Count is
not
full.
close. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. And they're all
That's
loaded
ball
up.
4. Take your base.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Trevino goes after that one for strike
0-1.
one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider
Strike
with
2.
just terrific bite at the end.
No balls, 2
2
strikes.
outs. Bases are full. And that
1-2.
skips in the dirt. Wouldn't
Ball.
chase that time.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right.
And he got him. Strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
That's a ball. Outside.
And it's 1-0.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki, 1 for 2. That's down.
That's a ball. 1-0.
They tried
That's
to
a
get
ball.
him to chase on a slider down and away. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Digging in, Randall Grichuk. Swung on, belted. And no one can get there. Around third. Relay throw. comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Textbook bat control.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Luis Garcia.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tovar stands in now and watches strike one. Good job at damage. And stepping in for Boston, Cedric Mullins. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Ryan Mountcastle. Big spot for him here. As the lefty gets to work.
Did he go?
Swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And here it comes. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. And a strike in there. And now the lefty fights that one away. Still 1-2. Sosa trying to get to it. Makes the catch, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Adele in now.
One ball, no strike.
One off the plate. Here comes a pitch.
Right
in there at the knees. 1-2. And that's
ball.
in the dirt. The Giants leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And there's two down. Now here is David Hamilton. Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Up empty.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. And that
That's
one is
ball.
inside ball one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that is that. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that off.
Low.
That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's a chopper to short. Hampson. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Yandy Diaz, the next Giant to hit. On the ground. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Rene Pinto digs in now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first.
He's out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Oracle Park. Top of inning number 7. Now, Garrett Hampson. Trying to bunt his way on. Save!
Safe. He's in there.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Stepping in, Jarren Duran. First
That
pitch,
missed.
and
That's
he
a ball.
just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've
1-0.
got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
A bit behind with that
1-1.
swing. It's strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want?
Got him. Touchdown!
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
That just misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Suzuki running hard for it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Connor Wong getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Hicks, 27 years
Your balls,
old.
1 strike.
And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be
0-2.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
Swing and a miss. Set for the last half of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyro Estrada. Garcia back to work. That clips the corner.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a
Ball.
good sinker ball. If he can get in that location,
1-1.
boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Right side. And it falls. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Left field, way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner touches second and third, and he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, this is a tough situation
0-1.
with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, the short could be 2. Dives, but it's off the goal. Runner from third in to score, and it's 6-4. Randall Grichuk now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And the runner scores on the double play. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. He's already homered here in this one.
What you
swing.
got?
Now we'll look down to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. 0-1. Bounced up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. To first, and he beats it. Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Duran under this one. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. And we're back. Ready to begin the 8th. Here now the Red Sox DH, Aaron Judge. And a pitch. Just
that missed. That's a ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in and to find a way to get on base.
1-1.
Righty delivers.
No, that's out.
That's a fair ball down the right field line, and the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Inside, ball.
Just off the inside edge.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a foul ball. That's inside. Sends it
That's
to
it out.
first. That's the third out. Back here in San Francisco, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And here's the first baseman, Zach Kelly, on the pitch out of the pen here. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Olsen moving under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the catcher up to hit, Rene Pinto. There's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if
0-1.
he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to
Here you
first.
go.
And a couple of quick outs. Tyro Estrada will hit next.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one hit to right. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We go to the 9th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Manuel Valdez.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
That's in for a strike. And
That's a ball.
1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the
No, that
slider
missed. That's a
just
ball.
Misses.
2-2.
And that one hammered back there. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-5. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. Just
No, that
off
missed.
the inside edge.
Always exciting to see a
1-0.
leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and
One.
you start to expect a big inning.
1-1.
And it drops in. So up next, David Hamilton. On the ground to first, could be 2. 1 second, and they get it easily at first. It's a double play. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Garrett Hampson. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that
No,
one
that's
missing
low. Ball.
Next
Nope,
pitch is
ball.
outside.
2-1.
Kicks and fires. Oh,
Ball.
he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Fly ball to right. And that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MVP win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead, kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And this one ends with the